Herbs we say, you deaf or what?
What's good, y'all? It's Mikey
and Boogeyman.
And we back again with another episode of Mukbang, where we smoke, talk some shit.
Eat swell.
Word up. So,
Alright. What's good with you though, bro? What's your day been like?
hey shit. Been up since early, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing some running around. I'm usually up early, I'm an early riser, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's some running around. I've been driving all day pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So in the height of this fucking traffic, you know what I'm
Traffic's
saying?
still all stupid.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like, what time is it? Probably it's like 5 now. So coming in rush hour all day, it's just crazy. Everybody got a fucking car, bro, in New York. It's like, where y'all niggas is going? Like, everybody fucking stays in fucking parking spots, bro.
Right, like where y'all
So
go?
it's crazy. Where do you go?
I need y'all to tell me. All of us with cars, like we go places. Where do y'all go? Where do y'all go? Anyhow. But yeah, it's cool. It's a day outside. I feel like in New York City, summer outside. Sun shining. Mother nature tripping.
I'm grateful though, I take it. You know what I'm saying? Based upon what we've been having the past couple of days. I mean, couple of weeks with this winter.
Right.
And this shit is far from over, bro.
Right.
So,
and quick thoughts and prayers to everybody in Texas right now.
Or
going through all them crazy dealings.
yeah, I was not prepared for all of that at all. You know what I'm saying? So, cold your head. You know what I'm saying? Things are starting to come back around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. My homegirl live out there.
Okay, how she's good?
She good. She
What part?
she in Dallas. Like she right in Fort Worth. So like right in that area, like right when she lost
Is that a
power.
heavily affected area?
Yeah, she lost power. She had to go to the hotel type joint. When she came back, like all her food was like fridge stink and all that, like fridge full of food and all that. Yeah, crazy. But
right now,
you feel me? But it's back to sunny down there already. So we out here. It's a good day. Also, y'all, 2/24. It's Mama Day, y'all. Rest in power.
Or
Kobe, Gigi, and the rest of the victims lost on that terrible day.
yeah. It's crazy, a year already, bro.
Yeah, already, y'all.
It's been that 2020 was that shit. 2020 was like the new age fucking Y2K. I don't know if any of y'all niggas remember Y2K. That was the year 2000. It was going from 99 to 2000, where niggas was saying that all types of shit was gonna happen, apocalyptic shit, the internet was gonna crash. That's the internet was very new still. A lot of people didn't really know what was going on with that shit. So it was very easy to dupe niggas into my grandma being one of them. Not so much about the internet, but buying fucking oil for lamps and all this type of fuckery. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna shut down. 20 years later, look.
Exactly. Now we feeling it's some real fucking Y2K shit.
Right.
New age, like I said.
So more time. So if everything is late like that, imagine, remember that 2012 Mayan prophecy?
2012?
That 2012 niggas was like, yo, the Mayans said it was gonna be broke over. So what if 20 years that happened, shit get crazy? And then what if 20 years from now or last year, niggas wake up with superpowers? The way
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
It come to the surface.
Right.
It's bubble to the surface.
You feel me? Everything in due time.
Well, not really wasn't planned, but speaking of like this time travel shit, what we wanted to talk about today, you know what I'm saying, is some nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? We very nostalgic. You know what I'm saying?
Better times.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Looking back to just better days, you know what I'm saying? Or youth and all that, you know what I'm saying? Youth is sort of synonymous with better times.
Right.
For the most
Even
part.
though we creating better times for the future, you know, you gotta remember better times so you have a template and a rubric on what you want to improve upon. So speaking of which,
so let me pose the question to you, Boogie, and to all y'all out there.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Is what era or decade would be something that you would want to experience? You know what I'm saying? You can't go, if it's a time when you were alive, you can't go back to change anything. It's just to experience it
you're talking
again.
about New York City though, right? New York based.
Yeah, let's keep it in New York.
Yeah, what
you know
era in New York we want to
we could do that.
experience, right?
Yeah.
So, because I thought heavily about this, you know?
Okay.
So, when I think about eras in New York, when I think about one I wasn't, well, I think about the one I want to go back to, technically I was alive for it, but I was just a baby. I would definitely want to go back to New York City in like late 80s, or maybe I wasn't alive. Like I would probably want to be around the late 70s to the early 80s to see the birth, like especially us being from the Bronx, especially the area of the Bronx where grandma was, like in Little Italy. Like we heard stories our whole life, like of all them break dancers, like Crazy Legs and like what's the Rocksteady crew, all type of old b-boy like break dancers like lived on the same block that our grandmother lived
Ray
on.
Rock.
Ray Rock and all of them, like Crazy Legs and the rest of them, like. So I would have wanted to see that, like, you know, whoever watched the Get Down on Netflix, like that era, you know, I would have.
That's the 70s. That's like the advent of like hip hop.
It was the late 70s.
Late 70s and that shit.
So I would have definitely wanted to probably be around for that era, like, to see what was going on. But to go back to, I would probably say the early to mid 2000s. Like for me, because I wanted to say 90s, but I was in elementary school. I graduated 5th grade in 99. So like, I was still a youth. Like, I would say that like probably the mid 2000s, like because of everything, that even the way we dressed, which was crazy. Wearing them baggy tees,
free size
jerseys and all
that.
that.
Nigga like I was. Anywhere. Nigga size 44, 46, 48 Pepe jeans and shit like that.
Jabos and all of that. Like, you feel me? Like, the skull fitteds and all that. Michelin-esque jerseys and swingmans and airbrush shirts, remember?
And the name brush, names on a hat, name earrings, name
belts and all that. But you know what's
crazy?
crazy?
Name belts was around the 80s too. That shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know what I think about too, bro? I wonder if I romanticize that era a little bit too much too. Like, yo, New York was, especially in the streets, like the gang culture, bro. Like, it was not an easy place to be. Like, you feel me? Gang culture was really wild. In high school was not a safe place. Like, we went to Columbus. The Albanians was wilding all the time. Bones, DDP, like, it was TRINI, like all types of like going with Bloods and crack. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was wild.
Yeah.
So that's probably what I would go back to. How about you? What you think?
I was hoping, cause like we ain't talk about what we were gonna what we were wanting to say. So I was hoping we were gonna do separate shit. But what I want to experience is hands down the 70s. Every decade probably seems like it was lit in a way, but the 60s seems too civil rightsy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, the likelihood of you getting lynched in the 60s was way up higher than, you know what I'm saying, it started going down as the time went on. But the 70s, bro, from style to fucking all the culture, the music, fucking free love, nigga, all type of hippie shit, because I feel like hippies are sort of akin to millennials now, you know what I'm saying, as far as the thinking and want to be, you know what I'm saying, pliable and, you know what I'm saying, not working for the man and all that type of shit. Like,
hippies is not just fake rosters, yeah.
Huh?
Hippies is not just fake rosters.
Whatever, yeah, all of that type of shit. That, yeah, you feel me? I feel like very, you know what I'm saying, it's relatable to me, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then in New York in the 70s, bro, was not a safe place, bro. Like, the Bronx is burning was a real thing.
The Bronx is burning.
Landlords was burning down dilapidated fucking buildings.
The Warriors.
Feel me?
Absolutely.
That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So just to see the red birds, you know what I'm saying? That's the red trains before these fucking silver shits.
Red train. That trippy train.
Fucking all the graffiti and shit like that. All of that really came about in the 80s and shit like that. But the 70s just seemed like a lit time, you know what I'm saying? Just to see, like you're saying, like the birth of seeing the New York crumble and the heroin scene and all that shit, and see how that shit started to change into what became the crack era, you know what I'm saying? Which really fucking killed New York and the country and black people, you feel me?
Specifically.
Exactly. So the 80s, I was born in the early 80s, so you know what I'm saying? That was 80s is always a great, you know what I'm saying, time. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, great things. Nah, the 80s, they do, but it was
just what it was, yeah, for sure. Like, it was another cultural boom. Like, it definitely was.
But I was gonna piggyback on your 90s shit too, bro. The 90s, I was out here in the 90s, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was an adolescent. I knew about shit. I knew, you know what I'm saying? That's where you were living, you know what I'm saying? All the from television to fucking clothing to fucking sports to music, anything, bro. Like I would go back to the 90s and live all 10 of those years again.
But it was a different time, y'all. Like way different time.
Yeah, different times. You know what I'm saying? Nostalgia, especially in these fucking crazy times right here. There's some good shit to look back at.
Right.
Think about. You know what I'm saying?
It's a New York out here, y'all.
Word up. But some shit that don't change is the Cuchifritos.
The Cuchifritos.
Y'all can see. That's what we're about to get into right now.
They ain't had a gandola, so I don't really business that more than that black rice. I just went with all this. Let's show you. That jackfruit really blend up and chop up nice. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Triplets. No, yeah. Jackfruit is like tofu in nature, as far as like you can make it whatever you want it to be, like make how you want it to taste or whatever.
Yeah, you could make it taste almost how you want it, pretty much what you want it to taste. But jackfruit, it got a strong like fruit taste. If you don't like, really like soak it first and really flavor it up, it'll always taste like that fruit taste. So
Like what, citrusy?
Nah, it's not almost. It's can't really explain it. It's not citrusy, but it's a kind of sweet. But it definitely got a distinct like fruit kind of taste. Like if you don't deal with it right, it's not gonna feel like a substitute for what you get. It's gonna really kind of taste like a fruit.
But chicharron is fire.
Okay.
Let's deal with the spaghetti. They don't look like my type. My journey is I like al dente pasta, everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Chef Boyardee overcooked noodles.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Like school lunch spaghetti.
Right. And I'm partial to my baby's mom.
What?
Not my baby mom, well, my girl's mom's spaghetti, so yeah.
That's a major Spanish thing to eat, like rice and pasta combination, right? All growing up, on a Spanish homie, like their moms would cook lasagna, have white rice on the plate, like or the rice and gandules on the plate with it. I wasn't complaining though. I'm a rice loving type nigga.
Yeah.
So that's long. It's a black bean, it's a frito. No way, I ain't gonna get the sauce away, but you don't know.
Thing is,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I ain't skip a beat on these. Yeah, it's good.
are you put twist off?
Yeah.
Fuck around and rip your whole hand.
Right. It's been ages since I dealt with soda beef.
Yeah. I just wanted it for that.
That'd be good, bro.
Dominican, man. Yeah, you said it. Cola champagne is like.
No, that's not good at God's right there. Cola champagne probably one of the best like soda flavors I ever dealt with.
Oh yeah. That and for me, like pineapple. We're talking about like flavor of stuff. I'm not really red. I don't like no type of red like drinks or shit like that.
I'm not worried about black shit.
Black drinks. Oh, like.
I don't like cola. I don't like root beer. I don't like coffee.
You like cola champagne, no?
Cola champagne usually go, but that one black, no, that I forgot that brand. Goodo?
Goodo.
Yo, nah. That was probably the one exception to that rule. Busting. And pause, I'm the same way about pause, white sauce.
Really?
I don't like ranch.
I like ranch.
I don't like tartar sauce.
My bank is
Could
tartar.
maybe tolerate blue cheese back in my day, maybe. But I'm good. Mayo, I'm kind of good outside of tuna. Like, I'm super good on mayo. Yeah.
Which one is not even now?
Nah. Like, I
It's
probably
made of eggs actually, right?
Yeah. They got vegan mayo. I think I've dealt with it before. Like probably once or twice. Make a sauce or whatever. But it's not really my thing.
So when you have a sandwich, it's
Honey
really
mustard.
dry.
Honey mustard. Especially when I lost like that weight this time, like when I was really like when I did 60 pounds in 4 months, that did. All I ate was sandwiches, bro. A turkey sandwich every day. Just run out the oil and the salt. Like the honey turkey, like probably white cheddar or some shit, or white American or whatever. Lettuce, vinegar and pepper with honey mustard or brown mustard.
So your whole life, that's what you just.
No, I started off with mayo.
How you gonna get
I just after a while.
how you get a chicken cutlet from Hag and not have mayo?
All
in
nigga,
that
the chicken
shit, bro?
cutlet with Hag days now. I used to have mayo, huh? But as niggas got older, me and mayonnaise fell apart, bro.
Nah, mayo is my shit. Damn, them days, them sandwiches, kind of made shittily.
So what?
Them sandwiches, they were mad good, but it was made shittily. Like in
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking microwave. Everything microwave, bro.
Put that shit in the microwave, bro.
Maybe was busting that shit down.
You ain't know no better.
I think Marshall, who's the one who put me onto
That's right.
chicken cutlet.
Marsha. Church.
Alright, it is busting.
I think all like in my early chicken spot days too. I probably used to put mayo on my burger. And probably in the early days. But
When did the chicken spot come in?
You said what?
When did the chicken spot come on the corner?
the one on 183rd?
Where?
I don't know, cause the one over there on 187th was there first.
Oh,
The one over there.
Town?
Yeah, across the street from C-Town over there. Like that was there first. I don't really remember when the one on Cortona came, but shit, when it did, I know niggas was in there ever since. Like chicken spot got niggas through a lot of tough times, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, even when I first went vegan, I used to fuck niggas head up at the chicken spot, bro. Like niggas hated me. Now you know what to eat. Niggas are creative. Like, yo, let me get a burger with no burger, like. You feel me? Like a double cheeseburger, no cheese, no burger. Like very simple. Just give me the bunge. You feel me? The lettuce, pickle, onion, and I order fries. I throw the fries in between with some ketchup and just bust it like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's great, man. What's the wildest food you ever ate?
I don't think I ever had a fish. Maybe shark.
Yeah, I was gonna say same. Probably shark.
I find it shark. I kind of trash.
And that's not even exotic. That's cultural food through and through. Like, you know, some people I met, especially like living in PA and on college days, like absolutely thrown at the fact that niggas eat goat. Like,
There's
bro,
black people who are thrown by that fact.
That's crazy,
That shit is
bro.
crazy to me.
Like, what the fuck we been? I ain't come up on no. Like, don't get me wrong.
Goat? Huh.
No child of mine is ever gonna eat no goat or any animal for that matter, but you feel me? Like curry goat, mutton, goat water, all of that was just like nah, goat was busting.
I know I never ate lamb ever again in my life after I almost
Antigua.
died in Antigua from food poisoning from some curried lamb.
It wasn't good?
I mean, while I was eating it,
Yeah.
so cool. Hey, it was like all the family reunion. It was a whole shit going on that summer, right? So from the boat,
I wasn't there.
nah, cause he was already off his shit. You feel me? Like,
Before camera died, feel me? That's not like us. Feel me? It was anomaly of sorts. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Got what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it anyway.
everything was busting.
Food was busting. And that's that. You know what y'all gotta do. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you think about us. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us.
Feedback, you know what I mean?
Word up.
And as always, show love to your people.